Hi, people of the universe. Today's video is about variance of the sample means. Alright, here are the steps that we will utilize for this video. Step 1, solve for the variance and standard deviation of the population. Second, solve for the variance and standard deviation of the sample means. Third, solve for the standard deviation of the sample means that relates to the standard deviation of the population by using the formula. I will provide a formula for the third step later. And lastly, compare the results and state whether the given statement holds true. We will still utilize the same example, the the weight of five students A, B, C, D, E, and their corresponding their weight in kilograms. Obtain the sampling distribution of the sample means of sample size of 2. Okay, I believe you still remember this one. And if you do forgot about this or how we were able to get this, we were able to get this table, kindly view the video about um, the sample means, sample distribution of the sample means. Okay. So step 1, solve for the variance and standard deviation of the population. So you need to have a table of two columns. We have for x and for x squared. Now, ang x natin dito are the weight of the students. So, ano yung weight ni A? That is 46. Ano yung weight ni B? 48. Ano yung weight ni C? That is 49. Weight ni D? 51. And weight ni E? 46. And let's get the total of the x. So, that is 240. Tapos, eto na siya. Oopsie. Let's change the color. Green. Then for x squared, you should have another column for x squared. You have ano yung ibig sabihin ng x squared? Ano yung x mo? I-multiply mo siya sa sarili niya. So you have 46 times 46 equals 2,116. Same with the next one. You have 48 times 48 equals 2,304. Next, 49 times 49 equals 2,401. 51 times 51 equals 2,601. And then 46 times 46 equals 2,116. Then, get the total. You have now 11,538. Bakit tayo gumawa ng table for this? Ang gagawin kasi natin, after natin makuha yung essential na mga total or the summations, we will substitute those to the formula for getting the variance and for standard deviation. Sige, let's start with the variance muna. Let us substitute the value of summation of x squared. Diba? The summation of x squared is equal to 11,538. Kaya yan naging 11,538. Now, ang capital letter N natin, that is for the population size. Ilan lahat yung student kanina, yung ating population? Diba 5? We have the A, B, C, and D. Kaya yan, 5. Ayan. Tapos, summation of x. The value of the summation of x is 240. Kaya na naman siya naging 240. Ayan. Next. Then just proceed to the calculating it. Then you will have variance is equal to 36. Afterwards, get the standard deviation. So, paano pag kukunin ang standard deviation? Well, you still need to use this formula. Kaya lang may square root. Pero, since nakuha na natin yung variance, mas madali na lang makukuha natin yung standard deviation. That is why I just did this one. Sigma, that is the symbol used for the standard deviation, is equal to the square root of our answer for the standard deviation. Remember that our answer for the standard deviation is 3.6. Get the square root of that using your calculator and voila, you have now 1.90 as the standard deviation of the population. Okay. Next, let's have the next slide, please. Step 2, solve for the variance and standard deviation of the sample means. Kung kanina, about yun sa population, ngayon naman, it's about the sample means. Excuse me. Utilizing the sample distribution, you will add two columns, for the x squared and then for additional one. So, anong ginawa or how am I able to get all these numbers? So, first, for the first row, second row pala, 46 times 0. No, sorry. You have for the third column muna pala. 46 squared, so that is 46 times 46 is equal to 2,116. Same process pa rin sa lahat. You have 47 times 47 equals 2,209. 47.5 times 47.5. This is the answer. And then so on. You get the total. You have this. Next, for the last column, you have the answer for the third column times its probability. The probability of the mean pala. So, mangyayari, 2,116 multiplied by 0.1. Kaya you have 211.6. Next, 2,209 times 0.2, the answer is 441.8. Next, 2,256.25 times 0.2 equals 451.25. Next, 2,352.25 times 0.3, you have now 705.675. Next, 2,450.25 times 0.1, the answer is 245.025. And then you have 2,500 times 0.1, you now have 250. Get the total, you have 2,305.35. Afterwards, you will use these values in order to solve for the variance and standard deviation of the sample means. Okay, using this formula, substitute all the all the values that is related to this one. Now, okay, we have here the mean that is 35 minus 46 point. Eto, I'm really sorry, this should be multiply. Okay, mean times its probability of the sample mean. So, technically, eto siya. Gagamitin natin to siya. Para dito. Minus the square of the mean. Diba? Sa video natin about mean of the sample means, ang mean is equal to 48. Kaya yan, 48. Then proceed with the computation. You have now 1.35. That is the value for your variance. Pero, what about your standard deviation? Same process pa rin tulad ng sa step 1. Just take the square root of your variance. So, bale, square root of 1.35. And that is now your variance, 1.16. I mean, standard deviation na 1.16. Okay. Alright. So, let's proceed to the next one. So, for the standard deviation of the sample means that relates the standard deviation of the population using the formula. Ito siya. So, substitute natin yung mga given. And as you can see, the standard deviation is also 1.16. Last step, compare the result and state if this holds true. Now, since step 1, step 2, step 3 have the same value for the standard deviation, therefore, it can be concluded that the statement holds true. And therefore, you have proven that your solving is correct. So that's it for this video. I do hope that you understand this one. If you have questions or clarification, just comment down below. And thank you so much. Have a great day and God bless. Thank you. Bye, Pips.